Don't want to miss out? Then be sure to like and subscribe, turning on all notifications for this, the RathCo Gaming channel. Greetings everyone, welcome back to the RathCo Gaming channel. I'm your host, Robert Rath, and this is Myst Survival Gameplay. Okay, so as you can see, we are at the community. But since we already tackled that area over there that I'm looking at right now, let's go down a bit further, shall we? Now naturally we're going to want to avoid the seekers that spawn here, for the time being anyway. So we are going to head over here. We're going to start things off at this house over here. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty fuzzy on what I have and have not explored. So let's start with this house. Go kick some ass. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately my hotkey for muting unmuting my mic involves holding down the Alt button, which does the no pet found thing. I really gotta adjust the controls on these, and I lost an arrow there, damn it. Where's the one that struck you? Okay, there it is. No, I would say no, we have not been in this building yet. Alright, excellent. Let's see what we can find. Well, I found a whole bunch in this place. Hope those don't open. These do, though. Which will all be empty. Oh, all but one. Alright, I believe that's the entire house. I'm pretty sure we cleared everything out, but I'm going to do one more sweep. Can't open that cabinet. So yep, that's everything. Unless there's an upstairs, but I don't see any stairs, so nope. Alright, moving on. Okay, so this next house, first I'm going to head in here and unload my inventory. I'm going to use this one for ammunition and weapons. And tools, why not? Stuff I need and stuff I don't need. Well, stuff that I have to sort. Not necessarily might need it, who knows. Alright. Also going to save my game here real quick. Oh, this is the famous sink into the floor house. Did I already get this? How could I get this house and not the other one? That's odd. But it appears as though I got this location. Yep, this house has already been... Oh, wait a minute. No, it hasn't. Well, the drawers are empty. Maybe I just didn't grab the bleach? Well, in any case, moving on. That house was a no-go. So you know what? We're going to head up this hill and over to the next house. Okay, folks. Now this one is a nasty one. There's a lot of infected inside. The weapon I recommend for this one is a flamethrower, which I happen to have with me, thank goodness. I just hope that it's loaded. Nope. Alright. Give it a good old save. Alright, now I recommend that we use the flamethrower. Alright, good, it's fully loaded. Alright, got everything we need, let's go kick some ass. Gotta love the signature sound. Oh, look at that, another flamethrower. And all kinds of frickin' paint cans. Well, there may still be infected in there because there's a ton in here. Oh, look at that, another backpack. Alright. See exactly where we are so we can mark that. Alright, there we go. I'll grab that. I don't want that light. Oh, another handgun. You know, I still haven't found a use for those damn scissors either. Oh, skeleton, folks. Body armor, 100%, beautiful. Didn't have much on him, but that's okay. Moving on. Yep, I gotta empty out here. Can't believe I filled the inventory, holy crap. Alright, ammo. Didn't find much inside of there in terms of ammo. And extra arrows and some handgun ammo. Oh, and those cartridges. Tools and weapons going there, and body armor. Some paint cans. Purely for scrapping. Or purely for trading, that's what I use them for. there. Am I wearing? Yes, I am wearing a raincoat already. You know, I don't think that the game developer has added anything for this slot either. I think it's like a jacket or a hoodie slot. So I've never been able to get anything for that slot. Or maybe I'm just dumb or something and haven't found it yet. But we are going to head back into that house for another run. Have some water first. Ha cha 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 cha, delicious. Okay. Moving on. I don't think that there's going to be too much more in here, but you never. Oh wow, I spoke too soon. Oh, food. Always take the food. Plate, man. Some more plates. I take them just for the sake of clearing the entire building. We got that room. Nothing out here. Up some bottles. Anything in here? Another bottle. Another bottle. Loud ass truck going by my house with no exhaust. Those, one of those. Propane tank, okay. I know for a fact we have everything from the upstairs ready. This is quite the treasure trove though, so I'm going to do one more quick sweep and make sure I got everything. Yeah, none of these drawers open, okay. Yeah, got everything out of there, none of those drawers open, okay. Got the pencils off of there. Alright, yep, that's everything. Yep, alright. Well, that's it for this building. Alright, folks, we are moving to the next location. Where are we going to go from here? Alright, folks, we're going to go see what we can do about these little rascals over here, these seekers. This is why it is vitally important and necessary to have a camper on this game. And I'm going to show you folks why. Ooh, that was close. See what I got to work with here. Oh yeah, see, he goes away eventually. This is the only way I know how to safely get rid of them quickly. Fire does a good job too. I like my way though. Takes a lot of ammo though. Should have used arrows. Actually, I think I will use arrows. Screw it. Got him. Where the hell is the other one though? Ah, crap. So he's way over there. What are the chances? Can I hit him from all the way over there? Damn, the metal bars. Got him. Really? Damn. Put up one hell of a fight. Alright, got rid of both of them. Whoa! How did I walk away with less arrows? Alright, there we go. Alright, so more stuff for the trading bin. Well, of course, gonna save my game after all that nonsense. Now we're gonna go check out that church and the surrounding buildings that these seekers were protecting, and we're gonna take out the seeker nest in that church. I mean, usually, sometimes I leave it on some of my save games so that I can come back and continuously take out the seekers for the cause. Alright, let's torch this mother. The hell? I'm just hitting my freaking foot. What the hell is going on? Hang on, guys. Well, let me torch this thing first. Oh, another backpack. Alright, well, first let me mark this location. Whoops. Now we have a full inventory, alright. Anything in here? Another backpack. Wow, okay, that's 2. Alright, well, our location is just about the same, so I'll mark another one right here. And 2 backpacks in one location. Torch that. Nothing in here but a lamp by the looks of it. Unless this one's hiding something. Nope. Alright, well, the church was a bit of a bust. It really sucks because in previous updates, like I'm talking mad long ago, they used to have more in them. Well, this is odd. Both empty. Well, that sucks. Nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there. That one's locked. Nothing in there. Wow, this place is a major bust. That's it? Wow, that really sucks. I like your dual display here, though. I'm definitely going to get a picture of that. That's very, very humorous to me. Alright, well, I'm going to take this. Oh, crap, and Rob, you were supposed to... No, that's alright. I was debating whether or not to leave the secret nest alone in there, but as you can see, I decided to take it the fuck out. Yeah, one tip, don't have a bow and arrow in your hands if you're trying to put up containers, and it's empty anyhow. Or if you're trying to arrange containers or move items. I'll take that as well. And then, I mean, so you do get a couple of containers out the deal, but this place, taking out those two seekers, you know, I never went over and looked in this graveyard, though. This is one place I actually, now that I think of it, I've never looked in here. Now, I know that in this game you can use a shovel, but I don't think that you can dig in here. Maybe you can, though, for all I know. I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Well, that's about it for this area, folks. And I'd say that about, well, no, it doesn't complete the community. Because we still have the house across from us that we were not able to access because of the seekers and that house over there. Alright, so why don't we begin with this house right here? Okay, so a bit of background information. This steel door, it opens up later for a little side quest. I am loving the excess amount of shotgun shells, that's for sure. Alright, so filter. There used to be a use for the filters too in previous versions of this game. The one that I miss, the version of the game that I miss, this game, is when I had my, there was a red general store in between a road, and then up above, like out in the distance, there was a hill, and up on the hill there was a bandit base. That was the version of this game that I absolutely fell in love with. I just wish that the developer would have kept the different maps and allowed you to travel between them. Of course, there would have been a lot of stuff to add to the game. Alright, bunch of paint cans. Nothing. Like, there are a lot of things about about previous versions of this game that I really miss. Whoo! Well, if we find anything else, I'm gonna have to go down and empty out my inventory. Because I'm like out of space here. Alright, that's an exit door. Did we get this? Yep, we sure did. Ah, the kitchen. We didn't get the kitchen. Alright, we'll have to come back for the kitchen. Okay. That's ammo, that's ammo, that's ammo. Those go in there, those go in there. You know what? I'm not going to bore you guys to death. I will catch up with you at the next house. Oh, looky what I just found, folks. Let's see if I can get it without getting killed. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna pull up to this house right here and we're gonna get to work. First we'll check this car. Absolutely nothing in there. Breaching! Sugar, mustard, a bandage in the fridge. Of course, that's where I keep mine. Some ammunition, mustard. Mostly food products, which, you know, as it should be, it's a kitchen. More ammo, sewing kit, more ammo. Wow, people really keep assault rifle ammo all over the place. Apparently. Why am I glitching? Shouldn't be glitching so bad. Probably because there's a lot of items on the ground or something that usually causes it. Okay, those are empty. Alright, alright. What about in here? Oh, pencils, yes, very nice. Hammer. More ammo. More ammo, sweet. Well, I'm fairly certain, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this building. Unless it were a Resident Evil game, though, you can pick up that green herb. Oh, you can. Let's check the greenhouse over here before we call it quits. Nope, exactly what should be in a greenhouse. Plants. Nothing else around here. Alright. Alright, well, I would say that concludes this area of the community, which is most of the community anyway. Be sure to check out, there may or may not be a part 2 of this video in the near future, so be sure to keep an eye out. In closing, thank you so very much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, turning on all notifications for the RathCo Gaming channel. You can also follow us on TikTok by looking up Robert Rath and following my ugly ass mug. Anyway, I consider each and every one of you a member of the RathCo family, gamers and friends. You'll have my love, support, and respect, as I hope I have yours. And until next time, don't get bit, watch out for zombies, watch out for the Umbrella Corporation, and I will see you on the flip side. Stay alive out there. Keep surviving.